Attention seniors and disabled Americans, if you are waiting for a surprise, then this is it, because we finally have some very important details and updates to share with you in this video that will shock you. Well, if you receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, even Veteran Affairs, Railroad Retirement, and Surviving Spousal Benefits, then this is indeed a very important and crucial video for you. So let's start that. What do we have in this video today? Look at this. First, I'm going to tell you about that big surprise for seniors and disabled Americans. So if you are a senior or disabled American and receive any of the benefits like Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or Survival Spousal Benefits, then this is indeed a very important part to watch. Then I'm going to tell you about the major Social Security change that is already being announced by the SSA chief, and he announced it recently, that shocked everyone. So make sure you stay with us till the end, because this is not it. I'm also going to tell you about something that will shock you, because it can give you a significant increase in your monthly benefits. You heard it absolutely right, because if this administration adopts this one thing, it will change the way you receive your check, and it will change the amount of your benefit check significantly. Means you will receive an increase, but how and when it will happen, I'm going to give you each and every detail. So let's start. By the way, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to smash the like button on this video. So let's start with this. Well, this could be the biggest Social Security surprise for retirees in 2026. Yes, you heard it absolutely right. A surprise is finally here. And when it comes to the details, let's start with the key points. Well, the amount of 2026 Social Security COLA shouldn't be surprising. Why? Because we already have the July 2025 data, and this data is not up to the mark. Means that seniors were expecting a much higher number, but it's not. But as I mentioned earlier, that something just happened, and if SSA adopts this one thing, it will give you a significant increase in your benefits. So to know everything about it, make sure you stay with us till the end. Then many retirees will not pocket the full Social Security increase because of the higher Medicare Part B premium, and this is very important. Excuse me. So right now, that you need to understand that millions of seniors are waiting for some sort of relief from this administration, and it seems like finally a number of lawmakers are pushing this administration to adopt something that this administration is saying no for. Well, what it is, I'll tell you about it. Retirees have several options that could help offset the increased Medicare Part B premiums, but there's something that you need to know. If you are one of those senior or disabled Americans who are affected by this Medicare Part B premium, then we have some very important options for you. So make sure you stay with us till the end if you want to save a buck. Then moving on with the details. Surprises tend to be less welcome the older you get. That's because they're often, although not always, of the negative variety. But will retirees be in store for surprises related to Social Security in 2026? Probably one in particular could be the biggest surprise of all. You heard it absolutely right. Well, is it about the increase in benefits? Is it about the way you receive your benefits? Or is it about that the benefits that you're receiving are not up to the mark, means not parallel to the current inflation? I'll tell you about it in just a minute, because we finally have the details. But let's start with what shouldn't be too surprising. Well, it's possible that exact amount of next year's Social Security COLA, cost of living adjustment, could be a little surprising to some retirees. However, I don't think it should be too surprising. Well, this is an opinion, because remember, TSCL, the Senior Citizen League, already came up with the prediction. They're saying that because of this July 2025 data, The new COLA that will be announced just few days from now in the month of October is going to be 2.7%, and this is going to be a 2026 COLA, which is not enough. And a number of seniors are saying, is this a joke, by the way, that why this administration is not thinking about the seniors and disabled Americans who are struggling right now? And the controversy started where a number of lawmakers are saying that we have time and we have money to give billions and billions of dollars to other nations that they need it so they can survive and thrive, but our own seniors are struggling because we simply don't have the money. And right now we are talking about the Social Security insolvency. This is such a shame. Well, then retirees must wait another 5.5 weeks, give or take a few days, for the Social Security Administration to announce the 2026 COLA. So let's go towards the surprise that you're waiting for. Well, right now, a number of lawmakers, couple of names that I'm going to mention right here is John Larson, Bernie Sanders, Sherrod Brown, Bill Cassidy, Senator Kennedy, all big names, are pushing this administration to adopt the new COLA metric known as CPIE. Right now, what they do, they use CPIW, a vague and outdated metric that measures the COLA every single year. So what it exactly does? Well, it takes into the account the inflation rate of American workers. And then it will set the new COLA, means an increase in benefits for millions of these seniors and disabled Americans. And right here, the biggest argument starts that senior situations are different. Well, there are seniors who are struggling because of their health conditions. There are seniors who are simply struggling because of their age. And there are some who are senior but still taking care of some people in their family. So their situation is different. Their spending pattern is different. So a new COLA metric known as CPIE should be adopted. So what the CPI stands for? Well, that's what you need to know. CPIE, what it will do, it's known as the CPI for elderly, means E is known as elderly. So what it means that it will analyze the senior's spending. So it means how much a senior spends on their rent, on their grocery, on their prescriptions, on their utilities, and then it will come up with a new COLA number, or it will set a new COLA for millions of seniors for 2026. Right now, because of the CPIW, the prediction is 2.7%, just 0.2% higher than 2025 COLA. But a number of analysts and experts are saying that if they adopt the new CPIE metric for COLA, it will significantly increase the benefits. Well, on paper, it might look like $5 to $10 a month, but you need to understand that inflation is way up. Well, when they change this metric, they will see the actual inflation that these seniors and disabled Americans are facing right now. Then a number of experts are saying that it could increase the benefits somewhere between $300 to $500 every single month for seniors. Though we talk about this in every video, and the reason is simple. Maybe someone hear us, because on Credit Viral channel we have over 200,000 subscribers, but the problem is that this word needs to be out. So if you're watching this video, you can do two things. First, hit that like button on this video, that is really important. Then share this video in your social media platform or anywhere you want, or with your loved ones, so this word can spread. Well, this is important because if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Now, let's move on towards this very important update. Social Security Chief shares update on plans for major change. And this change is very important because right now, as you already know, that millions of seniors are struggling because of the worst Social Security Administration's customer service. And this is important because you need to understand that the SSA serves roughly 72 million beneficiaries and handles other services tied to more than 330 million Social Security numbers. Well, they just don't cater the Social Security recipients, but other benefit recipients as well, such as SSI and SSDI recipients. So what SSA chief said recently? Well, Bizignano, the new SSA chief, is looking to restructure operations as part of the broader modernization effort under President Donald Trump's administration. He said that, I'm interested in improving the experience for people who work in the office, also giving them the best tools and the easiest way to interact with the public, Bizignano said in an interview. And This is important. Well, they need to change this whole structure. Why? Because if you have called Social Security Administration, then you already know that you have to wait for hours. Like, if not hours, then probably 40 to 50 minutes right now, according to the SSA officials. But if let's say that you're lucky enough and you get a hold of a SSA customer service rep, and then you need to schedule an appointment. Then you schedule an appointment because you need to change something when it comes to your benefits. You went to the Social Security Administration, or you go to the Social Security Administration's office, and then let's say that you reach there at 9 a.m. in the morning, and you sat there for like 8 hours or 9 hours, and right around at 5 p.m. a person comes to you and they say that you need to reschedule your appointment because we are short staffed, and that's why you need to come later. So just imagine the pain, the stress that these seniors and disabled Americans go through because of these problems. So right now, Social Security is something that actually spends billions and billions of dollars. In some instances, like in a year or two, they spend trillions of dollars. So they simply don't have the money to spend on their staff, so they can just extend the staff or probably like increase the number. Well, this is what a number of analysts and experts, including John Larson, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, even the Republican lawmakers like Senator Kennedy and Bill Cassidy are saying that we should change this whole system. And now even the new SSA chief is talking about it. So it's simple. In layman terms, we can say that right now Social Security Administration needs restructuring, and this is important. By the way, before I wrap up this video, I would like to ask you this very important question. If you receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Veteran Affairs, Railroad Retirement, or any benefits such as even a spousal, surviving spouse benefits, then how much raise you would like to see in your monthly benefits because of this CPIE? And if you support the new CPIE, which can increase your benefits by $300 to $500, then write in the comment section, I support $500 increase. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support $500 increase, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.